Chapter 5. The Enchanted Forest. Mack, Eddie, and Myra stood at the edge of a dense forest, their hearts filled with anticipation. They had heard tales of an enchanted forest beyond the woods, a place filled with magic, wonder, and the promise of great adventures. With excitement coursing through their veins, the trio took their first step into the mysterious forest. Once Mack, Eddie, and Myra entered the enchanted forest, their excitement grew with every step. The forest seemed to come alive around them, and they couldn't help but share their awe and wonder. "Wow, look at those birds!" exclaimed Mack, pointing at a group of brilliantly colored feathered creatures soaring overhead. "I've never seen anything like it." "They're so beautiful," Myra added, her eyes sparkling with delight. "Do you think they're magical birds?" Eddie, always the knowledgeable one, chimed in. "They might be. This forest is said to be filled with all sorts of enchantments. We should tread carefully and stay together." As they continued walking, Mack couldn't resist the urge to play a trick on his friends. He hid behind a tree and made a series of funny noises, trying to confuse them. "What was that?" Myra asked, glancing around with a mixture of curiosity and amusement. Eddie, being more perceptive, smiled knowingly. "Mack, we know it's you. You can't fool us that easily." Mack emerged from behind the tree, grinning mischievously. "I thought I could give you a little scare, but I guess you're too smart for that." Myra laughed and playfully nudged Mack. "Nice try, but you'll have to come up with something better next time." As they ventured deeper into the forest, they encountered a stream with stepping stones across it. Mack, always the adventurous one, couldn't resist the challenge. "I bet I can cross the stream without falling," Mack declared, stepping onto the first stone. Eddie and Myra watched, holding their breaths, as Mack carefully hopped from one stone to another. He wobbled a few times, but managed to make it to the other side. Eddie chuckled, shaking his head. "You always find a way to make things exciting, Mack." Myra joined in the laughter. "You certainly keep us on our toes, Mack, but I'm glad you made it safely across." As they continued their journey, they stumbled upon a meadow blanketed with wildflowers of every color imaginable. Myra's eyes widened with delight, and she couldn't resist picking a few flowers. "These are so beautiful," she said, holding out a bouquet of vibrant blooms. "I wish we could bring some back home." Mack grinned mischievously. "Who says we can't? Let's each pick a few and create a special memory of our time in the enchanted forest." Eddie nodded in agreement. "It's a lovely idea, Mack. These flowers will remind us of the magic we've experienced here." They carefully gathered a handful of flowers, each selecting the ones that spoke to their hearts. They created makeshift bouquets, holding them close as they continued their journey. As the day drew to a close, they found a cozy spot beneath a towering oak tree, its branches offering shelter and warmth. They sat in a circle, their gazes fixed on the dancing flames of a small campfire they had built. "This has been an incredible adventure," Eddie remarked, his voice filled with gratitude. "I never imagined we would find ourselves in an enchanted forest, surrounded by such beauty." Myra nodded, her eyes reflecting the flickering firelight. "And it's all thanks to our friendship. Together, we can face any challenge and discover the most amazing experiences." Mack chimed in, his tone sincere. "I've learned so much from both of you. The importance of trust, perseverance, and the joy that comes from sharing life's wonders with friends." They also drew strength from their faith. They recalled the scripture that had guided them before. "I can do all this through him who gives me strength." Philippians 4:13, NIV. They knew that with God's presence and their friendship, they could overcome any obstacle that stood in their way. As they sat there, their hearts intertwined in friendship and their spirits lifted by the magic of the forest, they knew that their bond would forever be etched in their memories. They were a trio destined for extraordinary adventures, with the enchanted forest being only the beginning. And as the night sky glittered with stars, they exchanged stories, laughter, and dreams, cherishing the beauty of the present moment and eagerly anticipating the chapters that lay ahead in their remarkable journey.
Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe.